And Judi and her son Matthew live on resources that fall under the definition of ALICE. Judi is an ALICE family, and rather than tell about her, I'm going to let her tell about herself. Thank you, Judi.
Before I start about me, I want to welcome each and every one of you here, because at least I know that if you're sitting here, you're willing to listen. And that's a fantastic thing, because I think we need to listen and we need to talk. Because those are the two things that start the whole process, and if we don't do those, we'll never get there. I am a college graduate. Actually, I graduated, I walked in May last year, and I graduated in November from Albertus Magnus with my bachelor's degree. And I started my bachelor's degree at age, I guess I was 55. The point to that is that, you know, ALICE is young people, ALICE is those starting out, but ALICE is also the other spectrum, which is me. I will admit, in 2 years I will be 60, heading towards retirement, had a really great life going, and stuff happened. And stuff always happens, and it can happen at interesting times in your life. So you could be doing really well, and then all of a sudden, you sit in my place. I think the biggest thing for me is I want to keep positive, and I want other ALICE families to keep positive, and I want to find solutions. My son is now in college. He's a Gateway. I'm also a Gateway graduate. And I think the importance of what I bring today to all of you is that everybody's right. There are solutions, and I want to talk about them, and I want to find them, and I want to think out of the box, and I want to work with each and every one of you to get there. And I think that's the most important piece. So again, thank you for coming and being part of this, and I expect that in a very short period of time, we're going to see some major changes thanks to all of you.
Judi, did anything in particular happen that turned your life from going one way to another, and how does it reflect from this ALICE report?
A lot of things happened. A divorce happened. A child happened. I, at one point in my life, was not supposed to have a child. I was told I couldn't have a child, so my son was a surprise. And I was older at the time, so I went from a single career woman who was focused on my career to a mother and a divorced person without a job. So that started the ball rolling, and without a full education, because nowadays I think we all realize that without at least a bachelor's, and I try to get this from my son's head, I haven't been successful yet, but without a bachelor's education, you can't really go anywhere. And I'll let you know right now, I got a $43,000 bill from going to school. I mean, we're not talking little bits, we're talking major decisions that have to be made to just stay afloat. And at the time I had to make that decision, you know, things were falling apart. So it wasn't one thing, it was a group of little unexpected things that I could not prepare for. I could not sit 10 years ago and say, well, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, just in case. It was unexpected. And there was just no way to know that I would be sitting here today doing what I'm doing. I own my own home, and I've been in my home for 30 years. My background is technology. I'm a computer person. Come on, you know, everybody used to say, what a great job. Well, sorry, but it isn't. I mean, it is a great job, but it's not the level that we expected. So I did everything way back when that everybody said you're supposed to do, but it just didn't work. And I cannot tell you how or why it didn't work, because I honestly don't know. I followed the rules, did everything I was supposed to do, but I'm sitting here today. That's the question I want to answer is, what happened? Why did it happen? And how can I make it work for someone else to make it work for them better than it worked for me?
Thank you very much.